Good morning, students. Hoping all of you are fine. We are discussing about Unit 4 Chemical Kinetics. Till now, we have discussed about chemical kinetics, its meaning, rate of reaction, its representation, factors affecting rate of reaction, law of mass action, rate law, rate constant, order of a reaction, molecularity of a reaction. Then today topic of discussion is zero order reaction. Zero order means rate will not depend upon any concentration term. The rate is independent of reactant concentration. Let's suppose a reaction A gives us product and initial concentration of A is small a, and at time 0 product concentration will be 0. After time t, amount of product will be x, then concentration of reactant will be A minus x. Then according to rate law, rate is equal to minus d concentration of A upon dt, which is equal to k concentration of A raised to power 0, because order of the reaction is 0. Then dx upon dt is equal to minus d upon dt A minus x. A minus x means ki concentration of the reactant after time t. Then it will be equal to k into A minus x raised to power 0. Anything having raised to power 0 will be equal to 1. Then dx upon dt is equal to k. Now to find out the total change, integrate this. Integration of dx is equal to integration of k into dt. Then integration of dx will be x and k is constant. Integration of dt will be t, or k is equal to x upon t. So this is the expression for zero order reaction. Then unit of k is equal to concentration per unit time. Numerical based upon this equation are solved in our second video. The link of that video provided to you on Monday. That is already provided to you on Monday. It's a YouTube video link. Then examples of zero order reaction. First example is photochemical reactions. For example, H2 plus Cl2 gives us 2HCl. In this reaction, when you look about, rate is proportional to concentration of H2 and Cl2, but in actual rate is independent of concentration of H2 and Cl2. It will depend upon presence of sunlight. So that's why rate is independent of concentration, and it is an example of zero order reaction. Some other examples: 2Hi gives us H2 plus I2, NH3 gives us N2 plus 3H2, N2O gives us N2 plus half O2. Then first order reaction. First order reaction means rate of reaction depends upon one concentration term. Then in a similar manner, just let's suppose a reaction A gives us product. When time is 0, then initial concentration of A will be small a and concentration of product will be 0. After time t, concentration of product will be X, and respectively concentration of reactant will be A minus X. Then apply rate law. Rate is equal to minus d upon dt concentration of A is equal to K into concentration of A. Then dx upon dt is equal to minus d into A minus X upon dt, which is equal to K into A minus X. Then dx upon dt upon A minus X is equal to K dt. To find out the total change, integrate the equation. Integration of dx upon A minus X is equal to integration of K into dt. Integration of dx upon A minus X will be natural log A into A minus X, which is equal to kt plus I, where I is the constant of integration. To find out I, just apply the condition. If t is equal to 0 and x is equal to 0, then I will be equal to negative natural log of A. Just put this value in this equation and it will be natural log A upon A minus X is equal to K upon T. Then simplify it. K is equal to 1 upon T, natural log of A upon A minus X. Convert natural log into log base 10 by multiplying it 2.303. K is equal to 2.303 upon T log of A upon A minus X. This is the expression for first order reaction. Last year numerical came from this topic, so that's why this topic is very important from the examination point of view. And once again I recommended, just you can see the numericals on the basis of zero order, first order in our second video, that is the link linked with YouTube. Then units of K for first order will be time inverse. Then examples of first order reaction. For example, decomposition of N2O5 in CCl4 solution. N2O5 gives us 2NO2 plus half O2. In this reaction, rate of reaction will depends upon concentration of N2O5. These are some problem for your consideration. You can solve it. These problems has been taken from the NCERT books. This is another example, decomposition of H2O2. H2O2 gives us H2O plus O. You can try these problems. Then pseudo order reaction. Sometime it happens on the basis of rate law or on the basis of reaction, it is assumed reaction is of higher order, but when we calculate the order of reaction it will be lower order. So then such kind of reactions are known as pseudo order reaction. The experimental order which is not actual one observed, so that's the pseudo order reaction. For example, acid hydrolysis of a ester. When we take ester, then when we hydrolyze it, then there is formation of acetic acid plus ethanol. In this case, it is assumed order of reaction will be 2, but in actual when we find it, then it will comes out 1, because water is taken in a excess of amount and anything in excess will not participate in the reaction. So that's why order will be equal to 1. But on the basis of reaction, it seems it will be 2. This is an example of second order reaction, but it's not in our syllabus. So just it is for your reference, and a rate will be proportional to 2 concentration term. So Today you have to you have to solve numerical on the basis of zero order and first order. Questions are given in assignment, you can solve it, and if you have any problem, so then you can watch the second video, or you can send your problems through mail or through WhatsApp. Thank you.